Day 4 is the depression day. And so with that, I decided to color grade it with less saturation. Again, there's just like little details I added to add to the ideas that I'm not sure whether or not will just go through people's heads. Yeah, that's why I wanted to explain it. But yeah, I just toned down the saturation. And then for this song, this is Ordinary Vanity from Silent Hill 2. And then I added text. That's supposed to be like him thinking. Or, you know, the Gundam actually putting ideas in his head. But yeah, overall this day is just... While making this, I wasn't really writing down a script. I was kind of just winging it while making the film. Sometimes I do that. After making this day, I was like, oh, I could have put maybe more meaningful text there. Alright, so I wanted to add more explanation about day 4 because, again, I felt like I didn't explain it properly last time. But yeah, basically after editing this day, because I was winging it, right? I felt like the text and the dialogue I put in these scenes are kind of just on the surface level of what a person with depression thinks. And I felt like I could have put deeper ideas of negative thoughts in the scenes, but I was also kind of running out of time at this point. But at the same time, while watching the whole film back, I didn't really want to come off as pretentious and acting like I know everything about depression and mental illness, even though I experienced these kinds of things. Because again, I experienced bipolar, but in the end, I felt like the surface level stuff is also easier to digest or understand for people who don't understand these kinds of mental illnesses. But really, you know, depression can be very complicated. And most of the time, people also have varying experiences. There's no like set way of experiencing depression. We all have different situations, different experiences. Again, what I wrote for the scenes is like surface level, but naturally it comes from my own experience of my own depression. And yeah. And also, if you're wondering why I'm so open about talking about the stuff I've been dealing with, I don't know. It's like, I understand people can use that to discriminate, but it's like, why do we have to hide this? Why do we have to act like we're always okay when we're dealing with something? Like, imagine in a work setting, there's like this norm of like, oh, I have to hide my depression and stuff like that. I have to function because... What will people at work say about me? They'll just say I'm lazy. They'll just say I'm incompetent and stuff like that. But yeah, like that example in situations like that, I really hate that that's a norm. And it's like those are the type of things that pushes us to, you know, give up. It makes us feel like it's our only option because like, man, I'm not normal. I'll never be normal. I can't fit in with anyone. I can't fit in with normal society. And so, yeah, our mind goes into that place where we're like, I'm done, y'all. I think I'm not meant to be alive. I don't know. Ultimately, I wish people were just more open and understanding still. Like, yeah, shit, you're not doing well mentally. And we understand that. Instead of talking shit about you, instead of calling you incompetent, instead of calling you lazy, we should help you with what you're dealing with in order for you to function with us, right? It's just a mutual like relationship. If you help me, I help you. You know what I mean? Why do we need to discriminate each other in terms of our own limitations? It's like, it's such a crappy thing to do, like having to wear this mask every day. And I hate that idea. And my character's wearing a mask too, but no. I wish we could be more open to talking about these things. And I do notice people are way more open to talking about mental health and stuff like that. But there's still that one part of humankind that's like, depression ain't real. It's like, bro, these are literally chemical imbalances in our brain. And This is why there's medications and stuff like that. For me, it's not like a sign of weakness. For me, it actually tells me you're strong because you're dealing with all these things and you're trying your best to function despite all these things, right? The mere simple fact that you're still alive and you're still getting up and out of bed instead of rotting means like you're trying your best. So yeah, people always like tend to say, we're weak-minded people, we're not strong people. But to me, it's like normal people don't have to deal with thinking about killing themselves every day. So yes, I view people that have these illnesses, as well as me, as strong people. Because we're basically like fighting a war every day inside of our minds. But that's just me. I don't wanna be too preachy about this. And I'm pretty sure this makes no difference. But yeah, I just wanted to express my thoughts about that. And I've been ranting too much about this again. Let's go back to the main topic, the film. But yeah, this is where I went away from the idea of the insane murderer guy. And more so just this character that has a problem. So yeah, at the start of the film, you'd think that he'd be this character that has something off with him. But really, he's just like a dude going through something as this day is trying to slowly reveal. But yeah, now that the actual figure is complete, that's where stuff happens. You know? Just you and me. And then this is where the voice acting starts, because, you know, he's complete. It's time to wreak some havoc. And then, oh yeah, this shot. Another inspiration for this film is 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼. You know him, he's a toy reviewer, and his style of video making is very chaotic. And sometimes it's comedic, and sometimes it's actually really scary, and basically this is his eye. It's from the nice video of him reviewing the RC figure.
Hey, my name is 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼, and we're taking a look at the big Firebird EX01. Nice.
It was sort of a horror-ish type toy review, and yeah, again, that's another inspiration for this thing. It's like combining horror with a toy review, but in this case, it's me building the Gundam instead of reviewing it. But yeah, that's another inspiration I wanted to mention. But yeah, that's his eye. That's not my eye. I just took a shot from that film. And then this one, I just decided to like mess with the letters. I don't know if it's creepier. I hope it is. So we're on day 5, which means nothing really bad happens. And then I decided to play some like nostalgic video game music just to add to the nostalgic melancholy feeling. And also the color grading's still a little bit desaturated. But yeah, oh yeah, this is Undertale. I really like Undertale. That game also has a very good story. And it's like pretty meta as well. So probably another slight indirect inspiration for the film. It does also turn into horror. So yeah. And then I just randomly stop it. At this part, I'm actually already almost finished with a build. I'm just building the weapons now. Basically done. And this was just a few days ago. That's how long it took. Oh yeah, and then I just added some reverb to add to the like dreamy fever dream feeling. You know those Dreamcore videos? I just wanted that feel for the remainder of the days before the horror happens. I don't know if you can call it color grading because it's just simple stuff, but I did saturate it a little bit to like show that everything might be going fine, but it's a play again. Don't believe it, you know. Also Toby Fox, dude. I can't believe that guy made the game and he also made the music. Wow. I love the Undertale soundtrack as well.